So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Justin.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for getting us started. I'm really excited to be able to spend just a few minutes with you this afternoon, talk about a subject near and dear to my heart, helping trustees better understand their role following the death of a loved one and avoiding the pitfalls during trust administration. So shortly after a trustee or a surviving spouse has been notified that their loved one has passed away, you want to start identifying potential sources of a burial and or death benefit to ease the cost of burial and or cremation, which could easily deplete the trust assets of many families, leaving little to no funds available to cover other administrative expenses. And some of these sources of revenue can come from the Social Security Administration, especially when we're talking about a surviving spouse, the loved one's employer. There may be employer-based benefits related to the pension funds, the Veterans Administration, where your loved one served in the military, and especially if they served during wartime, there may be burial benefits to cover the entire expense of burial and cremation. Then you also want to contact the life insurance companies for policies that may be payable to the trust. And once the tasks related to burial and or memorial services are taken care of, you want to locate and prepare an inventory of all assets and liabilities. Now this can include deeds to real property, like Debbie was talking about, life insurance policies, and account statements for 401ks, IRAs, stock certificates, etc. And you may want to open up a trust account where you can consolidate these trust assets. This is particularly important when you begin liquidating trust assets and paying administrative expenses. At some point, you may end up having to prepare an accounting of all income and disbursements, and this will be much easier if you are maintaining detailed records and dealing with one bank account and not commingling your personal funds with the trust property. So you also need to file the will with the county superior court within 30 days. Otherwise, you may have waived your right to serve as the executor or personal representative over the probate estate. What that means is those assets that were not already transferred into the trust. Now, the trust may also include a business and a rental property, so you want to make sure that the liability insurance coverage is adequate during the trust administration process, and review any business agreements that may still be in effect. Now, after you've had time to make an inventory of the assets and liabilities, you are required to notify the heirs and beneficiaries that there is a trust and that they have a right